Hello, my name is Connor Higgins, and I'll be giving you a brief rundown on how our group tackled the creation of this project. Uh, the scope of this project, we came at it from the angle of we are going to create a background that will support the framework of the system, as well as being able to get the mandatory things out of the way with just to make sure the system will work. Further discussion with the people who run the system would be needed to see how in-depth this needs to be, whether it needs to be an exclusive app where it allows people to interact with the system, or just something basic to where the company themselves can use to maintain and keep track of their system and all the data that's required for it. So we're going to hop right down to the extended ERD here, and I'll briefly go through it. The standard setup that we were given with a person and then student, faculty, and staff is listed here with proper keys. We'll see the cardinality between all of these. One thing to point out is that only a student can be a driver, and that requires verification, and we've showed that in our use case, where the drivers must verify their licenses first before students can be drivers. Three things that we did add were order, location, and items. A person can order, and we limited it to just one order per location, or one location per order, rather. That way, if a person wants food from two different locations, they will need two different corresponding orders. Each location you will see here also has items. Those items that a location has will be able to fulfill the order for a person. As you'll see up here, we have different attributes listed on each data type. This will kind of give you an idea of what these data pieces will look like. The longer, so we have some, say a name is longer, just in case there's so you can get an idea of what these will be. For instance, varchar right here, there's only going to be one spot. It's either a yes or no. Things like that. And so we have something more substantial here in the data dictionary, where it shows all of these lists, primary keys, all the attributes in their corresponding tables, and what the data types will be. Now for here, coming down to some SQL queries, I will be hopping over to MySQL just to show you our functional way that we implemented that. In this workbench, you will see that currently I have create view commented out. We did go ahead and do that, but I'll be showing you the functionality of this. So this query is coming from person ID, and as we saw before, person also has student, faculty, and staff all within it. So we have a nested select statement right here selecting a student ID from student. The where statement is going to only select IDs that are less than 40. As you will see down here, we'll get to this example later, but right now there's only ones under 40. If I change this to say 100, you'll see, oh, another one pops up. All the ones that are under 100 that are students in person ID will pop up. Now let's fix that. Why is this 47 popping up? That is where line 8 comes in, the OR. As you'll see, the person email is included. Looking for an M at the person's email. The only one that doesn't follow the rule of less than 40 in the person ID is Mallory Rolfson. The reason she is in here is because her email starts with an M, thus this statement. Now, the last piece of this query is the order by statement. It's in descending order. Notice the order right here, sorted by person name. M-E-D. Let's take descending order out. As we know, order by is standard by ascending, not descending. Now, look, it's D-E-M in alphabetical order. So that's just one look at one of our queries and how the functionality of our system works. We did this all through MySQL. As you noticed, the other EERD, we did it within here as well, reverse engineered it for that, and created all of our system in here using the script given to us and expanding upon it. Thank you. This has been our presentation for our group project. Have a good one.